Hey, good morning, my YouTube fam. This is Times with the Narcissist Explained. This is your host, Aaron here. Back with another topic on the narcissist cannot take what they dish out. Before I get into it, make sure you like, share, subscribe to the content for more good quality insight and information regarding these type of empty meat suits. And I'll start off by saying that these people have no competence. They are not a competent kind of people. They do stupid stuff, and then when they get in trouble, it's woe is me, the professional victim role. That is how they roll. That's how they manipulate and control people's emotions. You know, first they insult you, then they belittle you. And then when you threaten to leave, it's like, how? No, don't leave, please. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get better. How many times have you heard a narcissist tell you, "I'm gonna get better," and they never get better? They just get worse with their abuse because each time you catch them in their abuse, it's like they want your forgiveness. And as soon as you forgive them, they increase it heavily. And these are people who are not fair. You know, the word narcissism and fairness does not go hand in hand. It just doesn't. You know, so they can dish out the abuse. Now they're like award-winning humiliators, insulters. Like they're good at that. They're so good at insulting your intelligence, humiliating you, abusing you behind closed doors, physically, mentally. There's a lot of women out there that have black eyes, bruises, cuts on their arms, dealing with these monsters. The women never dished it back to them because they probably knew that it was their lives on the line. Yeah, sure, that narcissist was going to end up in jail, but your life ultimately was going to be, how should I say, deceased. You know, you weren't going to be here anymore. So, but this is the thing though. Narcissists do not like when you confront them about their behavior. Because then that's a challenge to them, excuse me. It's a challenge. Because you seeing right through their abusive ways, like, oh, wait a minute, now that was a little disrespectful. And then when they say, oh, I'm just playing with you, like, I got bruises on my hand, bruises on my face, and you saying you just playing with me and that you love me. But oh, wait a minute, wait till karma come back and touch them. They want to go seek the Harem garage, where they have old supplies that they used in the past. You know, when life karma hit them, you know, for example, they done lost the car, they done lost the house, their children done left them, their new supply done left them. So now they got to go to the harem now, and the harem already know who this narcissist is. Sounds familiar? So this is when the hoovering comes along. It gets to the point where people don't tolerate their abuse, don't tolerate their disrespect, and they got to seek somebody from the past, or they got to seek somebody who's unsuspecting. And seeking somebody who's unsuspecting is not that easy, y'all. It's not that easy. See, it was okay when the narcissist was walking around talking all that junk and being boastful, because the truth be told, you as the grade A supplier, you was holding them up. They couldn't do anything without you. They just wanted to make it seem like, oh, you needed them. They tried to reverse the role on you. But if you knew deep down in your heart that they needed you, then you did the right thing by snatching your power back. Because wait a minute, don't get it twisted. I could take away your ability to live. Because empath, that's the ability that you have. But because we took that for so long, it was like a fiery journey, a fiery trial. We was being reshaped. You know, the boundaries we had to learn to bring to the table. You know, we cannot back down from wicked folks. Now, with the narcissist, you just have to see it for what it is and get away. That's just bottom line, because that's a never-ending battle if you go toe-to-toe with them. But when their karma hits them, when they get what they dished out right back to them, and sometimes it's tenfold, they have to seek the harem garage. And most times people in the harem be like, oh, nah, I'm not going back to that, because I remember you did this. So the narcissist gets put to shame. They cannot take that. They don't like it when you bring your truth to the table. They want your truth to be under wraps so they can continue to do the malicious, dirty deeds that they like to do. But I'm here to tell you today that they can dish out those dirty deeds, but they cannot take when it comes right back to them. They can give you a lifetime of pain and suffering if you allow them. But the moment you leave, I'm sorry about the lawnmower. The moment you leave and you don't tolerate them anymore, this is when the universe comes in and starts smacking them upside their head. That's right. They get smacked right upside their head. Father Time don't play. You know what I'm saying? They thought they were going to get away. You know, we all had to make amends for the things that we've done in our past. Let's admit it. We all did some dirty stuff. But narcissists do filthy stuff, and they expect people to just tolerate it. The longer you tolerate it, the more they get to reign supreme in their little false world, their false reality. But the moment you stop them, the moment if you want to break a narcissist down, tell them about themselves. No matter what they say, tell them how pitiful they are. They'll break down and cry, and then they're gonna rage, and then they're gonna come after you. You know? See, it was okay when they was talking about your mistakes, what you was doing wrong. Meanwhile, they kind of intimidated you to be on the hush-hush when it came out of their mistakes. It was okay when that was going on. But when ish hit the fan, and it's time for their filthy ways to be revealed, they cannot take it. They cannot hide. They can't hide. They want to hide, but they can't. The only way they was hiding before is when you didn't say anything. But when you say something, expect retaliation. See, people refer to narcissists as a Leviathan spirit. It cannot be tamed. You cannot tame something like that. That is something that has anger and a rage that's beyond the normal anger and rage. This is someone who is diabolical and destructive in their patterns. So the moment the truth about them comes out, see, they're gonna always switch the subject. They're gonna always switch the subject. You talk about it, you talk about them and what they did. Oh, they're gonna switch it right back on you. Oh, well, maybe if I wouldn't have done this, if you wouldn't have done this. How many times have y'all heard that? You know? How is that fair? Because I guarantee you, the shit that you did to them is very minuscule compared to the shit that they did to you. But when that shit that they did to you comes right back on them, and people figure them out and leave them in the past, it's like, no, I don't want to be alone. No, accept it. You deserve it. You did people dirty. You was arrogant and boastful in your ways. You tried to destroy folks. So now you're mad now. Get over it. You got to accept the punishment like we did. We had to take your bullshit. Now you take ours. You know? See, they don't like it when you shut them down and you don't give them any more opportunities to ruin you. It's a game. How would you like it waking up every day of your life? Oh, who am I going to tear down today? Should I tear down my own kids? Should I tear down my own wife or my own husband? You feel me? It doesn't get far, people. But I just wanted to come here and talk to you all about this. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you like the message, if you like the content, keep please subscribe and stay posted. There'll be more content on the way. And to all my supporters and all my subscribers, thank you. We're getting better. We're growing. You know, the goal is to hit 1,000. So, you know, tell a friend, tell a friend, and tell a friend. You know, even family and empaths. You know, this channel is really for empaths, really. So, I love y'all. Y'all be safe. Y'all subscribe, like, all that. You know what I'm saying?